Aries, 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 all my Aries signs. I love you guys. You're a fire sign just like me. I'm getting a little tongue tied. My mouth is like cotton mouth. So this might have something to do. And I'm laughing because I'm a Leo, so I'm allowed to say this, okay? So I'm not picking on you guys. But this might have to do with maybe shutting up a little bit and listening to what's being said around you outside of just speaking. You might be speaking too fast. Um, because I feel like my mouth is just like I said, cotton mouth. Like it's all dry and so for me, I'm getting kind of like shh, pay attention, listen, because you're too quick to judge. You're too quick to make a decision, and your decisions you might be making of your first intuition may not be actually your intuition. It just may be your emotional defense. Because let's face it, you guys, Aries, you're all fire. You're ready to go. You're ready to roar like the lion. That's why I'm laughing because I'm a Leo and I know I do it. So I feel like they're telling you to slow down some. And and I'm not doing the cards with every single person, every single group. It just depends on if I'm feeling told to. And the first card that I pulled out is retreat. Yeah, so this is back up for a minute. Back up for a minute. You know, inner reflect, come back in, slow down, and allow some transformation to take place, because there's a timely, according to this card, it's timely departure, letting go, withdrawal, excuse me, retirement, but don't hesitate to walk away. So this is definitely a time of change. And I was feeling kind of thrown off because of the last reading I did. So that's why I pulled the cards. And I'm asking for another card to come with this. What do you got to tell Aries before we get into anything else? Obsession. All right, retreat, back up, stop being obsessed. Like, stop being the lion in the cage. Stop needing to attack. Stop needing to attack. You're becoming obsessed with something. Something is, overly exerting your energy. And see, and I just put it back in, shoveled it, and it came up again. Obsession. So there's something that you are definitely letting control your energy. Something is definitely, third time it came back up. Because I'm putting it back in and shuffling them right back out, they come. Definitely, you're being over creative, but what it is it's you. This is your mindset. This is the way you're viewing things. You need to step back and start allowing yourself to see it from a bigger perspective. I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. I just know what I'm being told. So yeah, see it from a deeper perspective for whatever it is that's going on with you directly. I don't like that. You need to bring up the vibration, or I ain't going there. Yeah, I talk to my cards. You guys are definitely doing some shadow work. And actually, it's a good thing when I get into the astrology, but it may not feel like it right now. You're getting some good hard mirror energy, some reflection either is going on or you're definitely seeing it. Yeah, this is leading you to a rebirth. And I don't feel like it's just this month. I do feel like it's the year in general. Um, in the next couple months in general for you guys. And there you got to let go of some of your anger. We all know you guys. We know you Aries get ticked off really, like I said, really quick. That's your insecurities, though. This is about controlling your inner chaos. Where are you sending me now? Notes, notes, notes. Yeah, this is about your inner chaos, but coming into a higher perspective. Because what they're giving me is the all-seeing eye, like in the Hamse hand. So this has to do with a moment of clarity of of growth for you. Anything else before I go any further? Anything else? Anything else? All right, they seem to be backing off. All right, look, this is for February. Mercury has come out of retrograde. It is now direct, but for another week or so, maybe coming out of this week, it's starting to come into its direct energy, honestly, meaning coming out of shadow. But on the 14th, it's going to leave Capricorn and it's going to go into Aquarius. Now, I'm going to go over this all in a minute. You have the full moon taking place on the 16th in Leo, your sister sign. All right, so you're definitely going to be feeling the fire of it. Then you have the sun is entering Pisces, your 12th house. Okay, this is just illuminating more of that energy from the 12th house right now. And it's going to be coming in on the 18th. Not to mention, Capricorn still has Venus, Mars, Pluto, Vista. This is the keys to the knowledge you need to making the changes. And that's going on in your outer world. Mercury is going to be in your 11th house, and it's coming closer and ultimately going to pass Saturn, but it's not really going to pass it until I think like the last day of the month. So let's take a look at this. Your 12th house is about to get loaded. And what I mean by that is the sun is about to illuminate all kinds of crap coming in after the 18th. So up until the 18th, you're getting the memo. After the 18th, you're going to get the slap on the head of, did you get the memo? Okay, and I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to put you down. I'm trying to put you ahead of the game by telling you it this way. Because the sun coming into your 12th house, which is Pisces, is going to illuminate the idea of, can we ignore grief, sorrow, shame, blame, insecurities even more? All right. You have Jupiter here, which is bringing you abundance into the 12th house of the grief, sorrow, shame, blame, and insecurity. Plus, Neptune is here. He's your magic. So this is saying over and over and over again, alone, just Neptune and Jupiter all year long is giving you the power to jumpstart your entire life this year by illuminating the truth, healing it, truly getting that mirror shown to you so that you know the reflection of who you are as well as where you are three-dimensionally and vibrationally. All right. And yeah, it's going to hit beneath the belt. But with you having the sun come in and Jupiter here and Neptune all in your 12th house right now, I wouldn't want to be you if I was in denial. Because it's going to make you want to fake your way through it. And then next month, it's going to come back and smack you down. Or at the end of this month. So I'm giving you the open your eyes and pay attention, but retreat. Retreat, reflect. Because like I said, the mirror and obsession kept coming back and back and back and back over and over again. Now, let's take a better look at things. Let's get a little bit deeper here. You still have, up until the 18th, the sun is in your 11th house. You have Saturn in your 11th house. And you got Mercury that's going to be moving in. Okay? This is saying for the groups, the memberships, the company you keep, do they truly support you going towards everything you want to be? your goals, your dreams, your ambitions? Or is it manipulating energies of more of supporting theirs? Because with Saturn here, this is specifically speaking of needing to set rules, walls, boundaries in this outer world, these outer communities, okay? In the outer company that you keep. So is this outer company that you keep actually depriving you of becoming and receiving all that you want? Okay? Is it kind of like more powerful than you? Is it pushing you around? Because these are the telltale signs. Okay, Saturn is here to teach you the lessons of no. This is where you're not in your power. Let me show you how. Mercury is going to be coming in with the communication, after the 14th here. Until then, it's still in the outer world. That's a whole nother subject. I'm going back that way. And the sun has still been here right now until the 18th. So this is definitely speaking to you about shifting the boundaries, the restrictions, the withholdings of the people in the communities that you're part of. And are they supporting you honestly, or are you in denial and would rather keep things that are not necessarily good for you? You're going to be extremely acknowledging this over the next 2 months, I'm telling you. Now, you also have Mars and Venus, which are about to come right on top of each other. And I believe Mars will actually pass Venus on the 17th. So, like I said, the second half of this month is going to have a whole lot more power for you. Not necessarily in a good way or a bad way. It all depends on how you're viewing it, how you're allowing this manifestation to take place, and how real in depth, the deep depth, the depths of your truths you're being with yourself as to where you're going to manifest and take this energy. All right. And the political world, the outer world, our careers, our prestige, our honor, reputation, our social foundations, and the outer world, the duty and responsibilities of it, right now has Mars and Venus trying to come into balance. But after the 17th, Mars is going to go past Venus and start saying it's time for action now. You've seen where it's in balance. You've seen where it's out of balance. And this is not just the community that you keep. This is the people, the places, the things that you keep in your life, and what ultimately support and have authority over you. And where are you going to take that? That's part of why I said in the beginning that, they stop with the obsession, pay attention, and retreat long enough to learn the lesson right now. There's no blame and bitterness, is what they're saying. And come out of the stubborn inflexibility, because that's just fear of failure. This is afraid to step into your creativity and try new things. Get out of your comfort zone. You still have, okay, I'm sorry, I'm back now. You have Vista in this energy with Mars and Saturn and Pluto. So the keys to not acknowledging exactly where you want to take your life is in the outer world right now, and the people, the places, the things that you keep. Vista is the keys to the knowledge. It unlocks the doors or it keeps the doors locked. All right. And it's basically showing you everything you need to see. And if you're not seeing it, it's going to keep hitting underneath the belt more and more and more until you do. What else was it? I'm sorry, I'm getting like a pain in the back of my head. So this is what's throwing me off. Yeah, and this has everything to do with your everything to do with your spiritual level and how you choose to manifest without realizing from your unconscious energy that you're manifesting. It's how you're viewing the world around you, whether it's in a low vibration or a high vibration, and where you are on your specific growth. And when you're in the lower vibration, the headaches are worse. And this is starting to mess with my ears. So this is definitely saying this is the time for you to do more listening. If you be quiet and you kind of keep it in, not keep it in like explode. I don't mean like that. I don't want it to backfire against you. But if you can kind of observe and allow people to open their mouths just a little too much, then you're going to get a lot of insight. So be quiet as a mouse, so to speak, so that you can learn where to creep around the corner and get the right messages and see the truths because they're there. It's just you might be too in your own world right now to see that it's there for you to acknowledge exactly what the truths are. The people that are good for you, the reality that you're keeping that you want to be continue to be part of versus the one that you're realizing or you're about to realize you don't. And it's going to be showing itself. Then go back into your intuition, but you have to keep a calm, cool, collected mind right now. Anything else? Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it. And you got some family judgment going on, whether it's family, or like your inner tribe judgment. I feel like this is just you really being way too hard on yourself. Step into some of your own inner creativity. Give yourself some fun, but not fake fun. No denial fun. No, no, I'm not going to acknowledge the truth and I'm going to stick my head in the ground and act like I don't see what's going on, but allow yourself a break, is what I'm getting. Now, you have the North Node, which is also moved into your second house. So this is giving you a whole new level of coming into your self worth, your self value, your self esteem, coming into the power of you. If you can get out of your own way to acknowledge what parts of your own character are actually keeping you from truly coming into the power of you. You're going to be acknowledging a lot of this over the next month. And then as we approach into the next month, but I'm saying for the next 3 months, definitely you're going to be seeing a lot of this growing because it's the way the planets are moving. And then the second half of the year should start to stir into something else if you've been doing that work. So, like I said, you could have so much powerful energy happening over this year with Jupiter being here, but it all has to do with if you're willing to heal and spiritually grow, or are you spiritually still adolescent and don't want to see what you don't want to see, and therefore you can't see? I love you guys. Bye.